What's up, y'all? You tune in to ChiLanta tonight. It's me and the girl Peaches. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Guess what though?
What?
I get my peaches down to Georgia.
Look, you gonna forever be welcoming me in with that song.
It ain't gonna stop. It's gonna go forever and ever. It'll be at your funeral. I'm gonna be at your casket. Like, I get my peaches down to Georgia.
No, so get this out of here.
Like, who is it? Singing this song for a long time, y'all. Been singing this song. What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna be talking about. It was a topic. Actually, you sent me a video earlier of a woman getting down on her knees proposing to a man. What do you think about that? Like, I'm like just thrown off by that.
That thing pissed me off. Do you understand? Because I'm like, okay, so if we look at the representation of a man getting on his knees is, that's him relinquishing his power, i.e., his heart to a woman, surrendering his power, his heart to that woman, and her accepting it to take care of it. I just can't. It does not sit well with me, a woman doing that, because we already surrender ourselves as is. But it's almost like you just, I don't know. I don't know why she did that. It's something that I would never do.
I want to know why she did that. That's like like we talk about making emotional decisions. Like, why would a woman get down and propose on one? That's like
you rushing him for one. It seems like, she knew he wasn't going to ask, so she decided she was going to ask. And personally, not even just with the whole scenario with her asking, but like somebody else brought it to my attention. Her friends of all people should have told her to do better. You see what I'm saying? So that in itself let me know, like, I promise you, if my friends, first of all, I know not to do no stupid shit like that. But say if I had done something like that, my friends probably would have knocked me over my head and said, "Bitch, get up."
Women, you do not propose to men at all. Don't do it. There's only one reason to get on your knees.
Two reasons. Don't you do that. To pray.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a heathen now.
Look, you the heathen. You is straight the heathen.
Damn. You gotta end the show.
See, look at you. And you be the main one talk about, he prayed. We should,
you know what? I'm a big man of prayer. I'm a big man to talk a lot of shit. So, I'm gonna be me. But it is true. She right. It's two reasons to get on your knees. And I ain't gonna say what order, because I'll be a heathen.
Oh my goodness, that's too funny.
So, but all right. I saw that video. You sent the video. The woman got down on her knees, and I think she got down on both knees, if I'm mistaken. That, like, no, ladies, no.
I was so not it. I mean, she looked so desperate doing that. I hate that for her, because it's like, if that man wanted to marry you, he would have asked a long time ago. Like, why is you? I honestly, I'm the type of person. I'm gonna tell you like this. I have a little grace period here. I promise you, I'm not doing no 2-3 years before you figure out if you want to marry me or not. Because at that point, like, I think I told somebody, I posted. I said, you got maybe a 2 years, 1 to 2 years. You should already know whether or not you want to marry somebody or not. And I said, if it don't happen by that point, what my grandma say? Oh, that's just my special friend.
Special, like, he's special. I say honestly, in those first 6 months, because people change. People got they change. But in the first 6 months, if you pay attention and not accepting anything and not accepting below what you want, you can tell those 6 months, like, this is the one. You could tell. And you can tell when you
can, and when you have a good woman,
yes.
And if you can get along with that woman and like that woman as well, and vice versa with the same thing with women. I think that sometimes we overcomplicate things. And my thing is this: as long as you are willing to choose that person each and every day, what's the problem? If y'all both willing to fight for each other, what's the problem?
True.
But you have so many people that are caught up in past hurt that it dictates what they do with the next person. And a lot of times you can screw yourself up because you may be used to one particular thing when it comes to women or men, and you get something completely foreign, rare, something that you never had before, and you still treat that person the same way you treated. Like, to me, if I want different, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna treat that person differently.
You know you got something good because you, like you just said, you want different, you're gonna treat that person differently. So we got something good, a bulb comes on. And we sometimes we make light bulbs come on because we want love, we want this. So we flick the switch instead of letting them switch manually, like activate itself. So we flip the switch like this it. No, it ain't.
Right.
So when you get your thing is with people, men too, men and women. Sometimes we be in so many like screwed up situations. When you get somebody that's good, you kind of like in disbelief. You kind of trying to find something that's wrong. Right. There's got to be something wrong.
Self-sabotage.
Yes. What's up, Dre? The building. I see what's up. So, see a self-sabotage. It's like, I'm gonna find something. Now I have women do me like that in relationships. Like, okay, I gotta find something. I'm gonna go through his things and find something. Here's the thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got something good, that don't mean God is good. And if you're trying to find something wrong with a person, ain't nothing wrong, but you're trying to find something, then you don't believe that God is good. Because God put people in your life for a reason. I told a friend of mine today, I said, listen, she went through a breakup. Dude dumped her, went back to a situation. I said, look, God put people in your life for a reason. He was motivated to do something. He served the purpose. That's it. That don't mean you're a bad person. That just means he served his purpose in your life. You like kind of like fed off that, became better. Now it's time to move on because you're gonna be better for somebody else. Life is not over, So it's crazy. But women, like, don't be a man. No, like you just said, don't get down on your knees.
Right. She said those back a couple because I even did my own little stitch to it and was like, get your ass up. What do it? Like, you are really making us look bad out here. This is why men don't court us, because we so busy trying to be the man and not allowing that man to be the man. Like,
hallelujah.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm dainty, I'm fragile. When I'm in the presence of a man, I don't know how to do nothing. Look, everybody be like, nah, that bitch know how to build something because she be on this God-given internet always building something.
And that you just said it. The masculine energy, like women, like let men, if you got a good man, let him take that masculine head. Because you said the video and she got on the knees, I'm like, is this porn? I'm like, she got her knees to propose.
Hear her shady ass friends. Oh, I was like, if y'all don't shut up, that is not cute.
So you sent me that, right? I'm in the library and I'm working. So I'm like talking as I'm looking at the video. I'm like, this bitch. And I'm like, shit, I forgot. I was caught up in the video. Like, I'm like, the hell? Like, why you get up off your knees, girl? Did she unzip his pants? Like,
look, somebody said in one of the comments on my page, they was like, if Harriet knew that we was gonna be doing this, she would have left y'all ass on
the y'all ass stay here.
Yeah,
I see your future. Your ass could be on your knees, and you ain't gonna be doing that X-rated stuff. You could be proposing. You stay your ass behind.
You stupid. You stupid. No, that's unacceptable. I'm not. One thing my mom has always told me: don't invite yourself where you are not invited. So that goes with everything, every walk of life. When it comes to a person accepting you, like, I don't ask people or beg people to accept me. I just allow people to do what they're gonna do, and then I choose whether or not I want to participate in it or not.
Right. Hey, amen to that. That's you gotta be that way. So I count that as making the emotional decisions. And when we talk about making emotional decisions, we talk about friendships, relationships, mainly relationships, especially breakups. Like, people get, especially men are bad at this lately. I can't take up for the men right now. We got way too many emotional ass men that think. There's a few things. Men in relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
If stuff don't go their way, oh, get that they be petty, right? Men are stabbing tires now. They busting out windows now. That used to be the woman thing. Now, motherfucking men out here stabbing tires, busting out windows and shit. I'm like, hey, they doing this now? What happened
I
to
never want
that?
to damage nobody's property because first of all, I enjoy my freedom and my money too much. I'm not about to be locked up, and I'm not about to be repairing your shit.
But men are doing it now. Man, you do a man wrong. Oh man, I'm a sorry. They stalkers like
That's
too
why I'm glad
emotional.
I'm in the garage. I'm busting a window out in this house, and I promise you're gonna get shots.
Is it or
no, it's pow right now, but I'm gonna get one of them.
okay, I'm not saying motherfucker busting out the windows, you know. So like man, so emotional decisions in a relationship. What would you say name what is emotional decision a person can make in a relationship? Is it breaking up too soon? Like what would you say?
I would say breaking up too, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay, so I used to be this person, right? I was very I have a very well, I still have a low tolerance for bullshit, but like back a while ago, like it was really bad. Like you can breathe wrong and I'd be like, nope, we good. I don't want to deal with that. But it it could be something so simple as a miscommunication, like a phone call. If a person don't call me or whatever, I might be like, oh well, they must not like me, so let me move on. Those are emotional decisions instead of just, maybe that person has something to do. Maybe, you know what I mean? So a lot of times we will like jump the gun and make decisions based on how we feel in a moment when really we could. That's why I tell people, I don't know if I've said this before, but people always say don't go to bed mad. No, you need to go to bed mad because maybe you need to sleep on it. Maybe you need to take that time to calm down, and then the next morning you might be like, nah, you know what, I was really tripping, like it wasn't that bad, type of situation. So it's always good to have that moment to yourself to think about things clearly, because once you come off of that, you know, peak, you probably might look at it from a different perspective and say, you know what, this ain't even worth my relationship. Why am I even mad about this?
Right. Exactly. So when people mad, first of all, communication is key. I don't want to talk too much about my last situation. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of story though. I like a story time. So you know, my situation, I haven't like seen my son in a while, so I went over there to make sure he was good. Now you remember the movie Baby Boy, right? With Jody went over there with Yvette. So I ain't go over there emotional. I ring doorbell, and I went around to the back, knocking the door. She didn't answer that. I'm gone. I was there. That's it. I can't see my son. Is whatever it is, what it is. I ain't going there like Jody. Yvette, I know you got a motherfucker in there. You gotta. I ain't going there like that.
I will tell you, like I told my brother, if I were you, I would go petition for legitimation and not custody, but just your visitation rights. And if she holds that order, like that way you can hold the order to her.
Right.
You can't I hate when people make emotional decisions that don't benefit a child. Like I tell people all the time, when it comes to even with me and my kids' dads, like our relationship dissolved a long time ago. It's no longer about us. It's strictly about the kids. And so, I can't be upset with them and say, oh, well, you can't see your kids because I'm mad at you. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with them. What gripe I have with you is between me and you. No, get your kids. Get them.
And everybody needs their little space and break. So I don't get it. I said I wasn't going to talk about it much, but today is like it's like it feels good to like let it out and vent a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like in this world of what's going on today, I think that a father presence is important in the kid's life.
Very important.
It's very important. And I hope things turn around. So I was like praying, leave up to the Most High, like, hey, give me a sign of what I need to do. So I'm waiting on the sign. I talk to God, pray about it. Let me know what's next. There's some people though, you got those friends. What are you waiting for? Go to court. You're being immature. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I talk to my God. I pray, and we gonna see what's next. I appreciate the advice be given, but I'm gonna pray because I understand that for a woman too. A woman go through things. I don't understand a woman go through things. Their body, I know you had kids, so I don't know what the thing was postpartum after the baby.
I did. I had postpartum, but
So,
I still didn't allow that to taint, the way that my kids interact with their dad. Like, I mean, sometimes you gotta, as a woman, you have to grow up. And I mean, I say that in the most humble and brutal way possible. Like, it is not about you once you birth a child.
it's
It's
about
no
that
longer
child.
about you.
It's about that child. And maybe let's see people. So the emotional decision. Then to top that, something else. Still talk about emotional decisions. Men. I gotta get back to men because men are so emotional. Like I've never seen men. Men are like far more aggressive with women,
Right.
verbally and physically.
Yeah.
And these are the situations I've seen. These are good women. Good women that has to take on the task of a man being verbally abusive to them because they can't control them. Women
Yeah.
are not objects. Now, I do agree to some degree. Women should submit to men, but they're not their puppets though. They can be
Right.
submissive, but they're not the puppets. They're
Right.
submissive to play the woman role to a man that can lead and can be a king. If you can't lead, be a king, no woman should be submissive to your stank ass. That's how I
And
feel.
and not just because you got balls. Because my thing is this: at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, even the most independent, most tough woman that you think will actually submit to a genuine leader, like a man that can come in and take care of things, and she not actually have to worry about it getting done or things. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's the only way for her to actually rest in her feminine, to be like, okay, yeah, my baby got it, or hey, babe, such needs to get done, and she know as soon as she tell him, it's getting done.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing about it, what can keep you from making emotional decisions is like honestly communication, which is difficult. But you say you got to calm down before you have any type of communication
Mhm.
if you're in that type of mood. But prayer, like I ain't gonna lie, I came a long way from last year to this year. For a year upon prayer, a lot. Sometimes I slip up, but prayer help. And I ain't finna act like I'm a saint, I'm an angel, like I be in the church, like Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, pray to God. I read the scriptures in my app and everything, but I'm still me. I'm still me. A better me at that. But I come to terms. I don't make emotional decisions like I used to. I used to be real bad at that, making emotional decisions and everything. Especially with people when you interact with people in the street. You know, people piss you off.
Yeah.
Come, motherfucker, walk you to the grocery store, bump you and shit, and you gotta. It's a lot. You get bumped in the stores like this motherfucker right here. Man,
Nah,
people.
I ain't gonna tell that lie. The Lord is still working on me, because I promise you, if you bump me, I'm gonna bump you back.
See, I be having. I'm a big guy, so people can act loud at me because I'm big. Oh, he hit me, and all I do is just look at you like, what the fuck? So I had a situation actually. I forgot. I think I was in a store, and this lady was walking past, and she just no fucking matter. She just bumped me like shoulder. So sarcastically, meaning the person I am, she bumped me, and I was like, oh, people just don't got manners these days. I guess the mom ain't raising right, neither the grandma. Maybe
Say
raising
something like that
grandma.
too.
Yeah, and I said so they can hear me. And it's like, okay, what you gonna do? Come bump me again? Because next time you come bump me again, I'm gonna start come stun you. It's gonna be
Mhm.
But people, when you come across ignorance though, you gotta like relax because some people like road rage in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Some people.
They shoot.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers will shoot you. So that's why I tell people here with road rage, you come visit Chicago, don't be you can't even blow your horn. It's like these motherfuckers gonna start shooting. It
Yeah.
happens all the time. People lost their lives, and road rage and stuff like that. So man, most of the decisions sometimes you got to just sit and you got to just think like, man, like
But that comes with maturity too, because a lot of times when you have those moments, it's typically when you're young, or like when you just haven't quite healed from other traumas in your life. And until you are ready to like work through those things, you're gonna still be out here whooping people ass because they looked at you wrong.
yeah. Uh Sometimes Kim, she said church is a business, believe it or not. Stop paying those tithes and you are kicked. Stop paying those tithes and you are kicked off the world. You know what? Church, hey, you know what? So it's funny you say that because church, to some degree, I believe, is a business.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm sorry to say it. This is why I don't attend church, because I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust a lot of people. I just don't trust a lot of people. I've
Right.
seen what happened. I've seen the political favors that some pastors do. I've seen the political people that pastors smash in the church. And praise dancers be praising too.
Mm-hmm.
They pastor be looking like, especially one of the big breasts, pastor be looking like, then the breasts come up, pastor be looking at the praise dancers like, oh Lord, it's my shepherd. You know,
Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
so hey, it is. He right. It is a business though, because people pay this money, but pastors drive around in some of the nice cars. I'm like, it's a business.
Right.
I was gonna say that. I'm glad somebody said it for me.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, a lot of us don't attend church anymore. Like for me, I don't. That's not to say I don't believe in God. That's to say I just don't believe in the church.
Yeah, I want to be bamboozled by the pastor. You know what I'm saying? I went to church one time, and I used to wear earrings. I was younger, of course. They stopped me at the door and told me I had to take these earrings out, and I was refusing. Like, you can't judge me in God's house. This is why I don't attend church. I got to take my earrings out, right? And then some church service is too long. They want you to stand up the whole 2-3 hours. They want to have service. I'm tired.
Right.
So the lady behind me decides, in church, you need to stand up. I know, ma'am. No, I don't. I'm saying, ma'am. No, I don't, ma'am. You need to stand up now. It's like, who the fuck this bitch talking to? No, now you gotta be saying bitch in church. I'm about to fight all that lady. She got my shirt like this, then I'm like,
that is so disrespectful.
I'm like, this motherfucker. Just because you in God's house don't mean you can't get your ass whipped. I'm sorry. A man of God I am, but you're not gonna grab me like this.
Don't
like,
touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't care how old you are.
Hey, let me tell you something. I almost had 2 fights in the church. That was one fight. The second fight was a woman called in the Holy Ghost. Almost knocked my tooth out. She was like flailing, but I grabbed the arm. The lady behind me grabbed my arm, let her go. Like she grabbed my arm, like cut out the circulation, like I was getting my blood pressure taken. She like, let me know in the back of the church. We about to brawl. This church is in Joliet, by the way. I'm not gonna name the church, but it was in Joliet, Illinois. And these women were brutal. They were something else. Like I'm telling you, they be the business church. They be going. But I don't want to go through that because people like to still heathen talking about the churches. We'll get back to what we're talking about.
Let's go back.
Let's go. Hey, so quick question. What is I gotta read this comment before we go to this. Not judging, but we know some of the people when they are away from the church. Oh, yeah, they've been in church like praise the Lord all the time. Captain coming.
Be on them streets, hard and heavy. You understand?
I just saw her in church. She out here with just a thong on the pork bra.
Now she over here twerking on these men.
Twerking these men on top of the car. And the license plate got a cross on it.
Right. Is that pastor car? No.
This is a pastor's car. I saw it in church. It's parked in the front. She was twerking on it last night with a thong and the sports bra, Gucci sports bra.
All right.
I'm praying tonight because my Bible app just came on. He must be watching. Listen, God, you know I be playing because I be trying to have it.
Nah, you don't be playing. You be dead for real. Just like you just said, there's only one thing a woman should be doing on her knees.
It's two. I agree with you. It's two. It's only a woman should be a need for 2 things. Number one, I want to say what it should be, but I don't know if God gonna like this. Never mind. We go pass. We go. Gotta be playing. I'm joking, man.
I'm just playing.
I'm just playing, Lord. Lord, I'm just playing. God, I'm just playing.
He's so silly.
So, first date. You meet somebody.
Okay.
What are some good places you think a man should choose? Because a man don't. So let me ask: on the first date, should a man be choosing? The man should be choosing the place, right? Someone special. So, what is a good first date? For a man can take a woman that you would find impressive.
I would. well, that she would find impressive. I think this is
Well,
the
wait, let me take that. Not impressive.
yeah, because I was about to say it shouldn't even be about what to impress her with. The first date should be you vetting her to see if she even worth taking on another date. I mean, that's my at least that's how I approach it anyway. So I even suggest coffee shop, park, something somewhere we can talk. I need to talk to you face to face. I need to see how you interact with me. I need to see if you are chivalrous. If you're not, then that might be some deductions. Um, but just things like that. I think something very mild that don't require a whole lot. Some people would say activities, but I'm like that would be something more considerate of a second date. And that's only after you've already talked to this woman and tried to see what she likes and what she doesn't like, things like that.
Actually, I like the part thing. Going because you have a conversation, and you actually I recommend women to do this too because women that you can find out easy men on some bullshit by that first interaction conversation. Look them, get them eye contact.
Right.
And the thing about women and guys too, but especially women, eye contact is important in having a conversation, man, when you first meet them because when they on some bullshit, they have a tendency to look away. A man is telling the truth will stay you deep down in your eyes. You will feel it in your spirit. You will feel it.
Not only that, but if the man constantly talks about himself and not actually ask you questions, things like that. Like I always still like to observe and see what the man talks about. But like, cause I've been in situations where the guy would just brag on himself and all he's got and things that he did for the last girl and this and that. And I'm like, okay. I mean, if it was that serious,
You would be still be with her. But I might, you know what? So when I'm in a relationship, I don't mention what I do for a person. I never mention that person. But
don't
I,
let's
I
go.
don't, I don't, I don't never do that. That's a little tacky. But when I'm talking to like, well, if I'm talking to friends, I mention like some of the things I did in the past because I want to know where I went wrong. Sometimes it's not about what you do. Sometimes it can be like the lack of attention you paid, or lack of time you spent, or lack of understanding. But I would share that with a female friend just to say, "Hey, what the fuck? What did I go wrong? Like I did this X, Y, and Z. What did I go wrong?" Because everybody is different,
Right.
and that's I think we talked about it. I think last show with Ashley D about love language and stuff. That's how like you never share that on the first date anyway. When we on the first date,
Well, you shouldn't share it on the first date because a lot of times people will take that and use it to get closer to you. And
narcissistic
so,
people.
yeah, for sure, narcissistic people. But even just somebody that just probably want to hit and they quit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know that there has been, I'm sure there's been times where, I overshared too much, about
Yeah.
me. Um, and it just made the guy be able to manipulate the situation to or try to anyway because I had a situation where a guy tried to play on a vulnerability of mine and I kind of caught it and I was like see you almost got me. No.
So a first date, right? I agree. Going to like the park, going somewhere where you can talk and kind of like interact because you can weed people out the
Yeah.
interaction. I've weeded a lot of people out just because people, first of all, once upon a time, on this date, and the agreement in this date was to go to a certain place and then go to somewhere and talk. All of a sudden, she got hungry. I got there, oh, I'm hungry. In my head, that's too damn bad. So I did something actually nice for her too that was thoughtful. She was going through some things, and I did something thoughtful for her that day. So we chilling, right? We talking, we walking, and she does this.
Ooh.
In a smoke without it was fighting. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Like,
People, CJ, I'm gonna tell you
oh,
like this. You should have asked that question before y'all went on the date. Cause stuff like that, I ask before I even agree to a date at all. Because I know that I don't like a smoker. I know that I'm okay with a guy drinking, but I don't like nobody smoking cigarettes. If they smoke, I prefer it be like something that first of all, I don't need to smell it. And it can't be like if I come up on you, you smelling like cigarette smoke, or if I go to your house, I sometimes just deny men altogether when I find out they smoke, because I be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I don't want to kiss ashtray.
A woman that smells like cigarette smoke, menthols, or Newports, whatever, is such a turnoff. So check. So I once upon a time dating this girl. She's pretty dope, decent, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, okay. What's the house, you know what I'm saying? Shawty comes up to the door in a robe. I'm feeling like, damn, you know what I'm saying? In a robe, let go. So I'm in the room. Shawty say, pass me that box underneath the bed. I'm like, okay, I came prepared, but she was already prepared. So I grabs the pink Nike box from underneath the bed, opens it up.
It's weed.
It's weed and swishers.
I figured.
I watched Sanford and Son and had weed smoke blowed in my face the whole night. Damn, that's about some shit. I'm watching TV like this. Okay.
Yeah, that was that was very uncomfortable.
You know, like in those movies, you think you about to get some. It's like, okay,
yeah, it got deflated real quick.
Like, I'm gonna get it. I'm about to get it, so I'm about to get it. Pass that box. Okay, sorry, I ain't even have to go get no.
He's like, okay, gotta go get them.
I gotta go get no. You know what I'm saying? Say these. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, if what I would have given to be a fly on the wall when your facial expression changed.
Oh, if you had a video, it would have been like 10 million views.
I bet.
My face, like, I'm like, deep down, I'm like, oh, I've been waiting for this a long time. I'm gonna get this shit.
Got way too hype for nothing.
I'm like, okay, get ready down there. It's gonna go. What? Swishes and weed? What the she got, and then she took it. You know, they cut it, whatever. She's like, hey, yeah, look, roll the blunt. I'm like, and then lit it. But later, no, I'm watching Sanford and Son. All I see is Red Fox and Lamont with his afro, and I see weed smoke clouds. I'm like, I was like a little sad. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I watched her roll a blunt, and it's like the second, third time we're hanging out. Yeah.
Oh, you should have asked though, Jay. That's questions you asked.
What woman does? Who does that? Like,
I asked, do you smoke?
Yo, nothing wrong with asking, but I didn't. My expectations is that I don't expect the woman to like not do that. I didn't have no intentions for coming over. When I saw the robe at the door, I'm like, okay, nonverbal communication is kicking in, about to get down. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go down. Nonverbal communication. Okay, we sit. I don't want to own that, but we could be on that.
Nah, I blame you, Jay. I'm sorry. It was a question you should have asked before you went on that date. So you got what you got. What they say, you get what you get, and you don't pitch fit. That's what they teaching the little kids these days.
That was back in the day, and my mind wasn't thinking of like the whole interview session. You know what I'm saying? I was young then.
Because you only know you wanted that one thing.
I was like a young 25 or something like that.
Yeah, you wanted that thing. That's what
I saw the robe. I'm saying, baby, pink and Victoria's Secret, even that pink too. Like, look at you, boo, you ready? And she was ready.
Boo, you ready?
She's ready to smoke.
Well, she's not.
Mom was like this, like, damn, just like a dude.
I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, I watched the episode. I don't think I made it to like the 30 minutes of the episode of Sanford, so I'm bad to go. I smell like weed smoke.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. I know I don't like. I've tried to date guys that smoke weed, but like when they like don't like when they, you could tell when they chain smoke it. Blunt after blunt because they breath always stink. They body always stink.
Fingertips be black.
Can't do it.
Because they try to smoke every last bit and it burns the fingertips.
It's bad when nah, I'm good. I ain't doing that.
It is. So
I dated somebody that drank a lot too. So you gotta be careful with that too. Because if a person like it's different when you ask a person, okay, do you drink? And they say, oh yeah, I drink. Oh, okay, cool. And then you start every time you be out with them, they got a bottle with them.
Social. Yeah, they got a bottle with a straw. They bring, they no, so drinking, if it's
Oh,
social,
let me get a cut real quick.
oh
And I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this?
oh yeah, the drunks I can't do. Like I can see socially, what I mean, might get a little tipsy,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's cool, I have my
Socially, that's even with me. Like I got wine, I got liquor here, right? I
mm,
don't partake in it unless I'm doing, like, if I'm doing one of the girls' nights, or if I have company over, or I'm doing something with Peach Talk. That's the only time. And then if I go out, but other than that, it's still chilling in the fridge.
yeah, because I can't like right now. I'm not about to offer to give me some alcohol and watch the
Yeah,
game.
let me go. Let me go take a shot real quick.
Yeah, I'm just not offer to drink just real quick. You know what I'm saying? So another thing too. So this is where I have a tendency the first few days to take a date. This go sound. Hear me out before you cut me off. I make sure it kind of go back to a house because I had to examine. This is why I'm
To her
examining
house?
her house. I don't have to come in. I'm not trying to spend a night. This is why I'm getting with this. Her house because I want to see if she's clean. I'm at an age right. It's different right now at this
The
age.
first date, OJ?
Not the first. Not well. The first date. If it not well. Okay. The second date. If I happen to pick her up, I'm looking at her house. I want to see if she clean. Let me tell you something. You could pick up little things that people do, men and women. Just men and women. If you invite a man to your house, men. If you invite a woman to your house,
I'll give you a
look huh?
I give you a virtual tour. You can see my house on FaceTime. I just ain't.
Right. I will pay attention. The thing is, pay attention. First of all, if we FaceTime it, I'm looking behind you and see if you like decorative and neat. I'm playing. I'm playing. A woman needs to put their touch on my house because I'm playing. Ain't nothing spectacular. It's like it's a house. I
Okay.
need a woman's touch. You can tell they need a woman's touch. That's why I look and I pay attention to a woman's decoration on what they got going on. So I'm looking behind, like, okay, she kind of creative, whatever. Another thing too, you invite a man to your house. Pay attention. Do a man try to walk in your house with his shoes on, or do they take their shoes off at the door? You gotta pay attention to that.
Well, it depends on if you mind it or not. Like, I don't care about shoes being on in my house because I'm constantly cleaning anyway, so it really don't matter to me.
This is why I'm against that because it's shit and stuff outside. Don't track it because I wear.
Oh, don't tell me that, Jay. God damn it, Jay.
Yeah, I'm telling you this. I ain't gonna change now. In the future, don't fucking walk in Peach's house with shoes on. Think about it. You walk in urinals, right? People use urinals in restaurants before. People miss, especially dudes. They pull their things out. They fucking miss. They piss it on the floor. The washers don't get clean like that at restaurants. So now you step.
Damn it, Jay.
I'm gonna shoe. So they come to your house. That's okay. I need to clean up anyway. No, you keep your little pissy urinal bottoms over there. Take them off. And I think both women have men take the shoes off, men have women take the shoes off. Because I hear women have the dirtiest bathrooms. I don't know. But I don't want you.
Now, I will say this. We got a lot of shit on our vanity, but it's not dirty.
It's not dirty.
No.
Well, nobody should be in nobody's house with shoes on because it's bottom of the shit that you walk on and step and we don't nobody knows.
I already have a problem with people leaving the toilet seat open when they flush. Now you got me about to take.
Tell them to take their shoes off because the shoes, they've been actually have a conversation with them on their way over. Where you just coming from? Oh, I'm just coming from the basketball game, Atlanta Hawks game. You know what I'm saying? I have a few beers. You got a few beers, so you've been to the urinal washroom. And dudes are nasty. They're fucking messy. They don't give a fuck. They're not cleaning up. You seen some pissy toilets and stuff like that. So they go to miss. So as a result, they're gonna step urinal pee on the bottom of the shoes, and they're on the way to your house. Take that shit off. Like my shoes right now, like I'm at not right now, when I'm at work, I've been in some nasty ass homes. My shoes go off, and they stay at work. I don't even bring those bitches home. The motherfuckers stay at work in the locker. I bring my regular shoes home. I take those off the garage. I'm not bringing the work boots home because it's. I've been in some nasty houses. That's why I'm not walking people home. Oh, that's okay. I got my work boots on, so I can walk in your house. I don't even. I'm gonna fucking steam clean this carpet. Then you have me walk in with these shoes on. Don't never. I don't know. I'm telling you, you better change your mind.
You got me. Now I'm about to change the routine in my house now. Not because the crazy thing about it, the kids have to put their shoes in the cubby when they come in the house, only because I just don't like shoes everywhere. But now I'm like,
pissy shoes, take them off the front door, please.
Now I don't even want them to be coming in the garage and walking through because the garage go in the kitchen. I'm like, God damn it! Now, oh my God, Jay, why? Anyway, let's talk. Let's go back to what we were talking about because you got me worried about my damn schools now.
I'm getting there to say that I try to pay attention to people and how they keep themselves up because at this age, you gotta see how people carry themselves, right? Woman. I like it's all the first day I pay attention. You got a woman got smell good. I love women smell good. Perfume. Ooh, he smells so good. So you know what number 2 is, right? I ain't gotta tell you what number 2 is.
What's number 2?
You know number 2 though. You know me long enough to know what number 2
the
is.
Leggings.
Hey, what?
Lord have mercy. This man in his leggings. It might be not the leggings, Jay.
You can wear the little seamless leggings there. It's a little air though, let you breathe.
This man, I cannot with him.
Yeah, let you breathe. Okay. She's really good, got the leggings on and everything.
So what if she had a sundress?
Sundress cool. That's not one of my criteria. That's not number 2 or number 3. Sundress cool though. I ain't gonna trip though. Sundress cool. You know.
But I know a lot of men that like the sundress season because you know the booties be jiggly.
It was research.
Some research. Okay.
There's research going on. Sundress, huh? Never top leggings though. Never top leggings though. Never top leggings though. But also, like so, the like here we got the lakefront. So you walk the lakefront. You got to see if a woman like those little nice sceneries because some women just want to go to the restaurant. You could tell when you're talking to women, like they're trying to gauge you where they want to go. I'm hungry. Let's try this. Like we're not going to like no nice.
I can do a taco truck. I mean, that don't necessarily mean just because she says she's hungry that she got to have a high end restaurant now. Because sometimes I'm gonna tell you, I'm a girl that likes to eat. Okay, that is quality time for me. Okay, but I love me some tacos. We go to a taco truck and just sit and talk. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that is, I mean, but you gotta. Now, if you have the woman talking about she want to go to some sit down restaurant that's high end and all that, then you got to gauge that situation for what it is. But if you like, because for me, I personally, if a man tell me, well, what you want to eat, I don't care what you want to eat. What you want to eat, you just pick somewhere. Like I'm actually that woman that you can literally choose anything except for seafood, obviously because I'm allergic, but you can literally choose anything and I'll eat it. Like that's just not, you know, you have a lot of women that stop it. You have a lot of women that don't know what they want to eat, but I don't care. Like as long as I get my belly full and we still spending quality time with each other, I don't care. You can take me to McDonald's. Well, no, I don't like McDonald's.
Man, my stomach like.
Look,
I'm like,
I done been to Crystals on drive-through date.
Crystals is like the White Castles up here up north, so it's like little bitty burgers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Little bitty burgers. Okay, that's what it's called down there. It's Crystals. I can't do those either though.
Burgers. Now I will tell you this. I think anybody, but for whatever reason, they are so freaking good.
They are.
They're so good, but you got to be prepared.
There's aftermath. First of all,
you know what? I ain't gonna be able to spend the night tonight.
Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna do that.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we got to postpone a little thing I was gonna do tonight that you like. I can't. Can't do it tonight.
Yeah, tonight, not that night.
Like praying that not tonight. We can't do that tonight.
Right. As a matter of fact, I think I need to go home right now.
Yeah. Hey, so first date story, a little story time.
Oh my god!
I don't know what the hell I ate. I remember being in this basement. I'm gonna go upstairs, you know. I gotta do something for my mom real quick. I'm like, cool, nice house, you know what I'm saying? So my stomach like, I think I can get rid of the evidence, get rid of the evidence before she come back downstairs and find the crime scene. So I'm in the bathroom and I'm like, okay, I finished. And I hear, oh, that bathroom don't work. The toilet don't work. This first date about to be a last date because he police tape around his bathroom because this motherfucker ain't fixed. I'm like, God damn. Well, I can tell me now. And you know what I had? We call it White Castle, but St. Louis Christmas. I had that.
Oh, Jay. That might have been a good one too.
Right, it was a good one. I showed fucking crime scene.
He say left a crime scene.
Crime scene. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna flush this toilet, get rid of like whoosh, wash it away. No.
So sorry. Sorry for that.
Past dates. I'm like, I ain't you know what? I don't know. She called me, but I didn't even want to talk to her. I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed.
You should have answered the phone. She probably I'm gonna tell you like me. Okay.
She come with a bill for a plumbing bill, probably.
Well, I will say this: like some women know that. I mean, we know it's a natural bodily function. I mean, especially at this big age. Right. Come on now. Like for me, even if a man fart, I'd probably be like, God damn, like okay, all right, okay.
Like,
but I wouldn't stop talking to him because of it. Unlike somebody in the audience that tried to stop talking to somebody because they peed on FaceTime. Oh, Donna, I'm telling you now, that's gonna be the running thing from him.
There's no wrong with peeing on FaceTime. Like you can't make it obvious. You know, if you hear a little trickle, like little sprinkles in the toilet, you gotta pee. What you want to do? To sit down and pee?
I ain't gonna tell my business like that, but I'll just say I wouldn't stop talking to somebody bodily functions.
No, there's one thing. I give you a pee. I don't want to see this. So I'll go like, yeah, babe, what you doing?
Yeah, now hold up. Now that point, I would definitely have to be like, "Hey, let me call you back." Or I wouldn't even answer the phone. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, you know, the phone was in my room or something like that." I'm just lying. No, I was on the toilet.
Baby, like you can't answer your phone. I'm like, you don't want to FaceTime me like in this situation. Trust me, you don't. I'm busy.
Trust me, you don't want this. You don't want this. Hey,
I'm gonna look just like Craig, Daddy.
Look.
Right. Oh, I'm like Craig Daddy, like come on, we gotta go. But so the main thing though, and this ain't the first date though. This is probably the second, third date. I said this before on previous podcasts. I pay attention to a woman's bathroom. A woman's bathroom makes or break a date for me at this age. That's all. I just read that comment. That's the girls' night thing. So, but no, the second like a bathroom, right? And I always do this, right? Use your bathroom. I don't know why. It's like I'm the type of person right now. I don't. So looks is cool, right? Looks is cool. You know what makes looks good? A personality. You know what makes that good too? A woman that's organized. You know what makes that good? A woman that's clean than me. I like that. You gotta
hold on, because just because she's disorganized doesn't mean she's not clean.
No. I ain't saying not clean. I'm just saying. I'm separating the two.
Okay.
I'm separating the two. She be disorganized, but she can be clean. But I prefer a woman that's more organized because I'm such a last minute person. I'm like, shit, let me go ahead and do this. The next day, I'm like, let me go ahead and do this.
Sometimes there's organized chaos. Like I work well in organized chaos because my life is always chaotic. So it's hard for me to be like having things dressed right. And I'm gonna tell you, as a former veteran, it does make me cringe not being able to have my stuff like bare minimum things that I need and just, you know, dress right. But understanding that I'm a mom, I have to like bend on certain things, so it's a little difficult, you know. So that's why I say not necessarily organized, but as long as she's clean. Because like even with my bathroom, right? I have these black baskets. Now, in those baskets, you see a lot of shit like hair products and things like that. But it's organized chaos, right? It's not spread all over the whole vanity, but it's still, you know, somebody would look at that and say, oh, well, that's kind of junky up here because it got a lot of stuff up here, but really it's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, you know, don't necessarily go really based on organization, but necessarily is she clean?
Let me be specific. A bathroom, I understand what you're talking about. Which you got your trash, it's in the trash, right? I'm trying to see in her bathroom, right? I'm gonna look at the toilet. If it's a mist drops on the toilet, see, this is how I think. I get real technical. And there's no man in this house, right? So now somebody's been aiming their wee missing the tops dirty. And she decided not to clean it. She's gonna squat her ass down. Some things are just gross. I pay attention to a lot of things. I pay attention to that. I pay attention to the vanity, like you said. What's gross? Is there like a whole lot of shit on there, like hair and like a juice pouch? Like if you got like some juice or seasoning in your bathroom or something like that, trust me.
Well, hold on, because I had at one point I had some turmeric in my bathroom, but that was because I was trying this thing where, you know, so for women, okay, I know I'm about to be real detailed with this, but under your arms is darker, even though you might shave or wax. So they got this like concoction that you can mix and try to like make it lighter underneath. So it's like bleaching your skin but doing it naturally. So I tried to do this. They said turmeric and baking soda and something else.
Did it work?
Hell no. Goddamn armpits was yellow as a mother. What is stain? I look yellow, so I had to stop using it. So it's just gonna be.
I thought you was gonna put the ladies on game. I'm like, okay, ladies.
Man, I thought, but you know, it may be partially because I think it was lemon too in it. But anyway, I think also for me, because I'm lighter in complexion, it's not gonna really work. But darker skinned women, I've seen like people's results, and it's actually worked better on darker skinned women than it has.
People result. They're trying to sell a product because people lie the minute I use this.
That's why I don't be buying that turmeric soap and stuff, because I be like,
this works.
It don't work on everybody.
It works immediately. I promise it works.
Yeah, my best bet is probably going to get either a chemical peel or them to bleach it. But even that, it's gonna be sensitive, and you know I ain't trying to burn under my armpits.
So we come to agreement that when you're on that first date and you like having a conversation, man, like women got to be open minded to some things. That's one of the red flags you got to recognize when you take a woman out and you suggest some things. And basically, like you said, you got the coffee shop, you know, maybe the Starbucks, maybe the park. But your intention is to open up a dialogue so y'all can get to know each other.
Right.
But a woman that's not open to that and want to go eat, or I'm hungry, I want to go do this. So wouldn't be out there on the meal. And if you're really interested in a person, that coffee shop, and if it's a good conversation, that can lead to a meal, depending on what time of day it is or whatnot. It's stuff that can subsequently lead to another thing. So women, I think, need to learn to talk to guys. You gotta, like you say, guys that talk about themselves all the time, guys that like want to appear like they all big and like, yeah, I'm this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of see if those guys are humble. Humble men and humble women are like the best thing. Like humble women. I love a humble woman. A woman that's successful, but she's humble. She's not talking about her cars, her degrees. I don't need no man. You know, that's one thing I hear. Do you hear a woman? I don't need no man. Turn off. I won't talk to you because
I need to send you that video what this lady said, because I thought it was so hilarious. She said, "Speak for yourself," basically. Like, if you want to be, I'm independent, I don't need no man, go ahead. Because like I said, I've told people all the time, I don't want to do this shit by myself. I mean, if I have to, I will. You know what I'm saying? Right. Kind of how life, you know, It is what it is if that happens. But I don't want to do this shit by
And no man would be able to see a man needs a woman touch. And a woman touch is a feminine touch, not a masculine touch. Not a woman that comes from a whole lot of masculinity, not a woman that's like the head of this feminist movement. I don't need none of that. I need a woman that's feminine and is about business and this that compliments me.
myself. Right.
There's another story to tell. Not today. But a woman that compliments and a woman wants a man full of masculine energy. That's not all about that femininity. Like, don't look for your woman to do everything.
But I will also say this too: be careful about that masculine energy, because woman wants you to be nurturing to her too. Like, just because you have masculine energy, don't that doesn't mean you can't be somewhat soft with your woman. And what I mean by that is actually being able to open up and tell her you care about her, actually being able to, hug on her and show her, hey, look, I enjoy being around you. I want to be around you. I like you. Like that stuff allows a woman to also open up to want to do things for you in the feminine, energy.
I agree. And well, when I say masculine, like men can be masculine, but you do have to show your woman
Right.
that she's special. You do have to go out of the way to make her smile and stuff like that. So that is true. So, but that's still other than masculine thing. You can still be masculine, but still do that. That's part of being a masculine man is keep your woman happy because that motivates her to stay in her feminine energy
Right.
and be submissive to you. It's just that simple. And like relationships, and I've had some failed relationships, obviously, but relationships are simple as long as you're communicating, open-minded with each other and understanding.
Right.
Leave all like women, you don't have to overtake or prove that a man can't do nothing. If you got a good man, you don't have to prove that I'm still a woman.
Right.
Yes, I do it by myself. You have a man right there that's doing it. He's doing it in front of you. What do you have to prove? Let him be. Do your job. That's going to motivate him to do his. Him doing his job should motivate you to be submissive, and he's a leader.
Right.
You don't have to overstep any boundaries or like play tough or do this. You ain't got shit to prove. You got a good man, take advantage of the good man. Man, you got a good woman, take advantage of a woman to stay at home and cook because women ain't cooking nowadays. Any guy.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I've never understood why it is a privilege to want to do something on your own. Like, I understand independence, don't get me wrong, but I never understood why would you want to break, like, okay, even for instance, we'll take it with co-parenting, right? You have a lot of women that say, I'm the mama and the daddy. I take care of my kids and I don't get nothing from the baby daddy. Then that's you picking the wrong man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you, because I promise you this. I ain't lay down by myself and had them.
Right.
I'm telling you now. Look, no, Dad. There's a parent-teacher conference. Come on with me. Even if we're not together, come on. Let's go. Let's show them that there's two parents, and even though we're not in the same household, these kids, yeah. Because I mean, it makes no sense to me why people are bragging that the kids' dads aren't around. It just that's
and some of the kids that is around, just women just want to have this feminist power. Oh, I'm doing this. No, you're not really. You just choose to do it because I guess you want attention. And those are the ones that men try to avoid is women like that. Because those women like that, they sick. They think they know it all, right? So they sick. Oh, I do this, I do that. No, society. Those are the ones I talk about. Society, the United States of America has fucked up because they're pushing women to like, hey, be leader of the household. Embrace this masculine energy. Yeah, girl. I mean, you got people like I'm not even gonna talk about the Dwayne Wade situation. That's a different topic. But they're like changing the way a household is. Speak up. Let the man lead. It's sickening. I'm like tired of it. Like, if you got a good man, let him be. Let him lead because I'm tired of women sitting here fighting for no reason when they have a good man. Right. You still got to sit and fight for what? What are you fighting for? You got a good man. There is nothing. Sit back. Be treated like a queen. You bitch and you moan about finding a good man. When you get one and he treats you like a queen, you still bitching and moaning. So guess what? Man, put your ass in the dust We're gonna leave. They're gonna leave ass in dust. You can find you that little fucking Jody that's just go to talk a good game and just go fucking treat you wrong. Like you did a good, and ain't that many good men out here. Let's be for real. You know
Right.
that ain't that many good men out here. This man that talk a good game, and this man that ain't gonna grow up. They're not gonna fucking grow up.
Right. Now you also have those ones that always talk about they want a good woman too, and then they don't know what to do with them.
That's true.
Because it's like, again, like I said, that goes back to what we said earlier in our conversation about how you know that this person is a different type of person than what you're used to, and you're like, you know what, this person, I don't have to do anything to receive love, care, and nurturing from this person, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what I should feed it. I don't know how I should treat it. Like, and it's like, how do you expect to keep something rare if you treat it like everything else? If you treat it disposable like everything else, you're gonna end up not having that rarity, and you're gonna be looking real crazy when you done lost the good. Because I think it was another video that said something about men know right away when they've lost a good woman.
Mm-hmm.
So
And the right away they found a good woman too. Men know when they sell it right away because women are more vulnerable. So it takes women, I think, maybe sometimes a little bit longer. They may get emotional and overjudge, like, oh, this might not be it. Men know because men know their intentions. You know a woman intentions too, genuinely. You know it right away. So when a man does, so this is one thing about men. We will put on this perform, and this is a legit performance. We will show our true colors. We will cater. We will show our masculine side, protect, and do everything right. We'll do it. No man is perfect. We'll do it. Once they get abused, now and there's people and women do it too, but a lot of men do it. Sometimes we take that abuse and be like, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna fuck like women. I'm tired of shit. Like, some men, we too old out of age to be out here like that. So you can't say fuck it. You just gotta be alert, not accepting bullshit. You just gotta just look. Don't you want a woman that fucking thick as stone picture on IG showing their ass? I mean, the chances of that being a good woman is very slim. You gotta it. Man, we know a woman that presents herself. You know a woman that's like kind of sense of humor, right? She laughs and shit. That's dope. When a man you can laugh at the same time and just now Bridget, you find a man and he ain't laughing with you, he all dry as shit, dump his ass. Or I'm gonna fucking see your voice match. She's like, you still out there?
Because I can't walk on eggshells with you. I'm so sorry. Like, life is too short. Now, I know sometimes I can be sarcastic, and I also have to catch other people's sarcasm, because sometimes, now I will say this, just like with any woman, when it's close to that time of the month, sometimes we have our little attitudes, and then when I look at my calendar, I be, oh shit, that's why I was tripping. Okay, let's calm down, Ash. But it's just pretty much just getting to know people. Like, you have to know how people operate in their sarcasm. You have to know how people operate on a regular given day in order to be able to mesh well and move forward and be happy.
Be happy. It's so simple. Now, one thing I will say before we go. Oh man, go back to this cigarette smokers, man. Ain't nothing worse than having to kiss a cigarette smoker. It's like you've been stabbed. You're like, no, you're like, no. Like, it's just like, I know it's like that for men. Like, I don't know, that the cigarette smoke, not passing judgment, but cancer sticks will kill you, and that's like a sweet turn up. When you get a certain age, you look at things different. It ain't all about looks is cool, but you take a lot of other things in the fact that's like, come on, like you gotta, did she cook? Hey, like, I ain't gonna lie, not talk, not have conversation, but one be like, oh, I don't know if I can cook. I'm like, oh shit, we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. We got a motherfucking problem.
But hold up. I understand that, right? And I've asked people about this before. I said, is that a deal breaker? Because really, you got cooking classes. You could just say, well, baby, come on, let both of us go to a cooking class.
It's a deal breaker, kind of almost.
Ah, come on, wouldn't be willing to work with her with it.
I try, but I'm like, you can't cook. Like I'm on constant. Hey, nothing like a woman that cooks like a chef and a woman that wear leggings.
Boy, I tell you, look.
Come on with
If
me.
it were that easy, if it were that easy to like be able to just cook for a man, eh, I I'll be married by okay, I was married twice. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point.
Come
Um
over to my place.
maybe I would keep one if cooking was it, cuz let me tell you, I can cook now.
The cooking is. Let me tell you something. And I don't, my people, my whoever watching the show, don't give a damn with it. I have never like had good cooking where I'm like, damn, never. So no food has touched my soul like that.
Oh, that's
No food touched my soul like that. No, it ain't touched like damn. I had it. Food touched my soul.
you be like that man off of TikTok when he said, wait, you made this plate? Okay, so like I was saying, I think we should just be friends because, and then he started eating it, and he was like,
Oh, that's what.
he was like, wait a minute, you made this? And she was like, yeah. Well, I was just about to say, because I'm gonna just go ahead and bring my PlayStation over here. He started taking off his shoes. I was like,
Hey, that's how I be. But like when you cook for it, don't like it, them ain't real men. Shit, who don't like a woman that throw down? Like I ain't saying I never had good food like that, but like you just have people that cook and they food touch your soul. And I'm talking about those in a relationship. Like I had good food before, but I'm talking about that food that just like
well, I ain't gonna say all that. Then I cook good. Well enough to get a person full and it tastes good. That's I ain't gonna claim myself to be no chef or nothing like that.
no,
So
it ain't no. It's good cooking. Is good cooking. Like just to go outside, like and just first of all, the effort.
yeah,
The effort is long. I appreciate that. So a woman that goes to cook and attempts to do something, I do appreciate that. That's the most sexiest thing, though, to be honest with you. So and I have food touch my soul. The effort alone partially touches my soul. When you got women that like put a little her spirit into it, man, it's awesome. With some leggings.
with some leggings, you gotta put that in there every time.
Leggings. You got leggings on. You cooking too?
Somebody say, "Can you cook, Jay?"
I can cook. I can give a woman a day off in the kitchen, 2 days off in the kitchen. I whip up some breakfast. I can give her a
Okay,
couple days off. Now,
not just breakfast, Jay. We talking about
no dinner too. I can hook up some dinner. I got like a mean turkey chili. You know what I'm saying? You
what
can't
do
make
you
turkey
mean turkey
chili. My turkey chili the bomb. I will fuck
or
anybody out there. What's up?
Donna, Ash, if you on here too, I guess Jay is going ahead and volunteering himself for a chili cook off.
Chili
So
cook
when
off.
y'all do the tour, hey Miss Loretta, I'm ready.
Turkey chili cook off. What? First of all, Donna and Ashley D, they ain't got nothing on what I could do. What's up? What's
No, I'm
up?
talking about them being the judges. Since you want to sit up here and talk about your chili,
John, who I'm going against you?
me.
What's his own
Let's
challenge? DB judges. So Donna, Ashley, I was about to dish y'all chili. I understand what you said at first, but y'all have to be judges because the Hendo turkey chili is the bomb. And I only use tomatoes. I don't use tomatoes at all. I don't need tomatoes. See, the thing is, when you have my chili, you would think you taste tomatoes.
I don't know about that, Judge. That
Let
might
me
be some
say
hot
something.
dog chili. Y'all might not want to eat that. You talk about crystals. Y'all gonna be in the bathroom.
My 9-year-old daughter is very picky eater. She be tearing my chili up. That's how I know it's good because her little bougie ass be tearing my chili up. So it's on. It's going on, and we're gonna do a lot.
Don't ask. Make sure y'all have your Pepto.
We're gonna shoot this live. It's gonna be a turkey cook-off. It's gonna be live done.
All right,
I'm gonna have my little chef hat on. It's gonna be on. Watch me. This is going down. And Donna, don't be on that. Y'all don't be on that shit because this is a woman. she gets the win because we had to get a dude.
We're not even gonna tell him who made it. We're just gonna put it in a bowl and we're gonna serve it to him.
I need another man present for a third judge.
She said what she thinks she allergic to chili.
See, that's that bullshit. That's why we gonna have another man. What is that? What is I know my man Denzel. Where he at? DeAndre. I don't know if he's in Atlanta, but we gonna have he gotta come. He's gotta come down.
All right, cool. Because it'll be 3 people that's judging then.
Yes, I think
who? All right, bet.
Bet. I see the girls' night crew already against me.
The girls' night crew ain't against you. We
one of the allergic to chili.
Need some Pepto in the house.
I think I'm allergic to chili. Like, really, Donna, you're allergic to chili? I got it. No, I think I'm allergic to chili.
We'll call it the CARES Tour chili.
Now you know what I'm saying. We it's too light. My chili the bomb. We gonna call this the motherfucker grind it out. Fire ass turkey chili. No. Kim, okay. If Kim will be fair, I like fair judges. We gonna know who cooked what. I bet you if you have our turkey chili, you're not gonna be able to tell if I use tomatoes. You're not gonna be able to tell the difference.
Okay.
Challenge.
Okay.
So we challenge is live. It's gonna happen, and we might as well do it live because I'm gonna talk my shit.
Hey, let's go. We'll get both TikToks going.
There we go.
You can always download it and save it as a show.
There we go. The turkey chili cookout. It's gonna be down. Cook off. It's gonna be down. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to ChiLanta. We'll be back at y'all next month of March. Peace out, y'all.